All right. First, we gotta. Oh. All right, we got it on the fastest. Boom, boom, boom. Move there. Harvest. We're gonna harvest some wood. Build a peon. I'm gonna build a barracks immediately. That's what I'm gonna build, a barracks immediately. I'm gonna learn from my previous mistakes. I thought it was get gold immediately. No. It's called get a barracks immediately. And also don't overextend. Harvest. Harvest. Peon. Build more farms. Build farm right here. Gonna keep my boys over here. I'm gonna go move down here, scout around. Keep harvesting this wood. 1, 2, 3. Explore down here. I know there was a mine up to the top left. This peon. Barracks is 500 wood, so I need 2 more. Can't run into too many homeboys. Harvest gold. No. All right. I cannot run into another incursion with these guys. 700 gold left. As soon as he gets back over here, I'll build the barracks. These guys are going to be going in and out pretty quick. I'm definitely not going to waste these guys over here. Build barracks. Right over here. The mine collapsed. Harvest. Harvest. Alright, we're just gonna get more wood. We're gonna build more farms. I have 3 more units available that I could build. And I'm going to build a grunt. Now we could go on and start being expeditionary, but yeah. I probably could move. That's gonna cost me too much gold too, honestly. Go over here to your homeboys. I need an assault squad of 4, maybe 5, just because the dude is a little bit weak. Yeah, I'm gonna use all my gold to build grunts. As well as, yeah, exactly, honestly. Over here. Stroke. Alright. And have some for defense just in case I get attacked. Maybe not. Build more farms. Alright, go over here. Build farm. Double. Whoa. Double. Alright, we're gonna go over here. Dun da dun, 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 dun 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 da 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 dun. Alright, those guys are gonna keep extrapolating. Come on, I know that there's a gold mine over here somewhere. Smash it. Mar. Alright, there we go, guys. Let's go. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. We got this. We got this, boys. We got this, boys. Here we go. That's where the mine is. So we're gonna go make our way back over to our La Casa. Alright. Can make a peon of them. Harvest. 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 Make another peon. Not enough gold. How much? Okay. I need more gold. Alright, we're gonna go down over here, see what trouble we could get into. So first lesson, being min-maxing, right? I guess scouting. Scouting is the first lesson. Scouting and maneuvering is the first lesson. Gathering information. Next one has been maxing. Oh, sorry. The next one is don't overextend. The third one is... yeah, get the heck out of here, homeboy. Get out of here. Here we go. Yeah, we're gonna go. Yeah, I need you to go to the farm. Not enough gold? Jeez Louise. Go to the mines. I said go to the mines, homeboy. Not enough gold in the mine. You're kidding me. Oh, continue. It's 400 gold. How much is it to build a farm? The basic structure farm is 500 gold. So I need 5, 10, 1500 more gold to build the farms that I need. Alright, boys. You guys are doing a good work. Once you all together, just go on a rampage across the land. And 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, I should have made one more peon, but that's fine. That's another mine over here. This is 6,300 gold left. This is actually closer than the other one. That's so interesting, just like hearing the old places, just like the Swamp of Sorrows, and seeing what it was beforehand to what it is like now. So I think the first thing that we could extrapolate from this is we probably could go back to the real-time strategy origins of it. You know, building structures, getting wood, getting resources, having designated zones for Having designated zones for you know, the building, the combat. You know, I think Ashenvale could be one of those zones. I think Stone Talon Mountains could be one of those zones. I think the Southern Barrens could be one of those zones. But definitely Stone Talon Mountains and Ashenvale. Yes, as soon as I get 1500, I'll be able to build farm. Build farm. Build a farm. And we'll be good. What else could I think of? Eastern Kingdoms. I think Arathi Basin is a very good zone for that. Not Arathi Basin, you know what's hills by hills, bad foothills. Over there. I think that's a good area for, you know, build construction, chop the trees down, go over here. Have it be a periodic event too. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't need to always just be that way. You know, you can make like some dynamic zones, like over in the armpit section of Stone Talon Mountains, and over in like the, you know, over at the Horde side by Ashenvale. You know, I'm gonna have to go look at the map, but you see, what I don't want is, I don't want there to be constant chains of stuff, because I know how, I mean, you know, we could experiment out with it, you know, in like a beta test, but what I'm afraid of is like, okay, so imagine this is Darkshore, this is Ashenvale, and this is the Barrens, right? Northern part of the Barrens I'm fine with. Ashenvale I'm good with. But what I don't want is for the dominant faction, meaning the dominant guilds, to just pile drive through. I mean, it'd be cool to just see that in World of Warcraft, like, oh, the Horde are over here, and it gets incentive for the Horde to go over to Darkshore and whatnot. You know, no, actually, on second thought, I wouldn't even mind that, you know, because on a PvP server, we really, you know, it really doesn't matter. But yeah, fighting over Ashenvale, fighting over Stone Town, fighting over the Badlands, that's a good one. The Blasted Lands, that's also another good one. Swamp of Sorrows would be a good one. You know, maybe one in each area, but you know, maybe not inside 1,000 needles. Just keep that. Gadgetzan, I mean, not Gadgetzan, Tanaris. That'd actually be pretty good in Tanaris, but at the same time, we could just keep that sort of plain. Just focus on the pirates over there. Ungoro Crater doesn't make any sense. And Silithus makes no sense. I don't even know how you could extrapolate resources over there and build a structure. I mean, you can, but you got Twilight Cultists and a Silithid you got to worry about. It doesn't make any sense. You know, on some coastal islands, you could add some coastal islands. You know, you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff that they could add. Ajhara would be an amazing place for them to go on and add like that kind of stuff at, you know. So that's just a couple of ideas for a couple of places. For, well, they could go on and have structure like a traditional Warcraft, real-time strategy, build structure, farm resources, you know, just like what it was for inside of BFA. Just extrapolate that system and just make it happen. You know what I mean? Just everybody participates, everybody goes in the mine, everybody chops down trees, other people are fighting. I like that. I like that inside of BFA. That was super cool. And I think that they could do that a little bit more. And they also had a Darkshore too, so that's why I said I really wouldn't mind. That's why I mentioned Darkshore. Not really, I just thought of that on the spot. But They had a Dark Shore too, so it would make sense. It would make sense. So you have it at Dark Shore. Bellwood doesn't really make any sense because it's like it's infested with demons. You could have it in Wintergrass or Winter Spring. That would make a lot of sense. So we already have the whole northern side of Kalimdor: Ajhara, Winter Spring, Dark Shore, Ashenvale, Stone Talon Mountains, and even some spots inside of the Barrens if the Alliance pushed down far enough. And then what you do is you just phase out, you layer out all the higher level people so they just don't stomp. And at the same time, that's only a thing you have to worry about on a PvP server, and most of us really we consent to that, you know? It's not gonna be the end of the world. But yeah, so that I really don't even care about like if the lower levels get killed or camped or whatnot, you know what I mean? Because you gotta have people hopping on their mains. It's closer to Orgrimmar. Like, this is the world of Warcraft, orcs versus humans, you know what I mean? So we gotta get back to that. So that's my first idea for Classic. So I hope you enjoyed and continue on this journey with me as we delve further into the origins and find out more about what it means to be in the world of Warcraft.